Hi, my name is Scott Wentworth and I teach IMC 454 Communications and Persuasive Messages. And this course starts by taking a look at the fundamentals and the academic study of persuasion. Persuasion is something that we're all familiar with and it's all something we experience, but in the beginning of the course we really spend a lot of time looking at the science behind it and kind of the dynamics of what happens as we're being persuaded and as we're persuading people. Then in the second half of the course we shift our focus to using these fundamentals of persuasion and applying them to different channels of communication that we use in our career, whether that's negotiations or live presentations or writing for the web, all the different ways that we communicate in our careers. We really focus on how we can bring in what we've learned about the process of persuasion and the dynamics of persuasion and apply those to make us better communicators in the ways that we often use. I think this course is especially important because in IMC, almost all of the students are naturally good communicators. They've been doing it their whole life and it's what brought them or led them to this career. And when you're naturally good at something, it's easy to get complacent, or what you've done already has been good enough to get by and actually helped you excel. But also when you're good at something, you might tend to get kind of complacent and stop pushing yourself. And that's really what this course is. It's to take people who are already good communicators and push them to get 10% better, to get that marginal benefit. And often that 10% is the difference between winning the day and winning the big pitch and losing. And so in this course, we take people who are already really good communicators and really focus on marginal improvements we can make and ways to push them to get that 10%, 20% better. And that's one of the things that's so exciting about this course, is that we're working with people who are great communicators and making them even better. I think one of the most enjoyable aspects of the course for me and for the students is getting to see the types of different responses that I get, both on the discussion boards and for the assignments. Communications is an art and a science, and there's definitely more than one way to do it correctly. For example, in an assignment, I might get 10 different really good, A+ quality papers from students, but there'll be 10 very different answers. And that really speaks to the fact that communications is very much an art. And so it's great for us, for me as a professor and for the students, to see there's many different ways to do this right, and we can really learn from each other and see what we each bring to the table as communicators and how we can approach the same problem successfully but from different angles. I think the most valuable assignment that we have in this course is the final presentation, and this is one that's fun because the students get to kind of turn the tables on me and they get to give a live presentation and try to persuade me on a way that I can improve the course to make it 10% better. So the whole quarter I've been harping on the students, trying to push them to improve around the margins and get 10% better in their communications. And then at the end of the quarter, they get to form teams and give a live presentation to me where they're trying to persuade me about something that within the course that should be changed in order to make it more valuable for them. So it's really fun to see kind of the tables get turned and for them to use some of the tactics that I've been teaching them throughout the quarter to persuade me. I'd say the most motivating aspect of this course for me as the instructor is getting to work with people who are truly great communicators. We're definitely not starting from scratch with these students. These people are already advanced in their careers and very polished when it comes to communications. So my challenge is to find a way to make them just a little bit better, and a way to push them beyond what they're comfortable doing and what they're used to doing, which has been successful for them, but to help them see things in a new way and understand ways where they can become even better. And so the fact that I get to work with these great communicators on a one-on-one basis and really personalize the instructions I give them to find out what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and how can we work around those to take them to even the next level.